Imagine stepping back in time, not just a few centuries, but a million years. The world is a different place, wilder, untamed, and frankly, a lot more dangerous. This is the Pleistocene epoch, an era of ice ages, giant beasts, and our own distant ancestors just beginning their incredible journey. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most fundamental aspects of their existence, the daily, life or death struggle for food. A million years ago, you wouldn't find any grocery stores or farms. Every single meal was a challenge. Our ancestors, early humans like Homo erectus asterisk, were hunter-gatherers. Their entire world revolved around finding the next source of calories. This wasn't a casual hobby. It was a full-time, high-stakes profession where failure meant starvation. So what was on the menu? It was a mixed bag, really. They gathered fruits, nuts, roots, and tubers, anything edible they could find. But the real prize, the high-energy jackpot, was meat and marrow. This is where the conflict truly began, you see. Our ancestors weren't the only ones who enjoyed a good steak. They were competing with some of the most formidable predators the world has ever known. Picture this. A group of early humans spots a massive, deceased mammoth. It's a treasure trove of fat and protein, enough to feed the clan for weeks. But there's a problem. A pack of giant hyenas or a fearsome saber-toothed cat has already claimed the prize. What do you do? This was the heart of the conflict. It wasn't just about finding food. It was about keeping it. Our ancestors had a few key advantages. First, their intelligence. They could plan, strategize, and work together in ways other animals couldn't. A coordinated group of humans, armed with simple tools like sharpened sticks and stone hand axes, could be surprisingly effective. They could make a lot of noise, throw rocks, and use their numbers to intimidate and drive off a lone predator. Teamwork was their superpower. Their tools, while primitive by our standards, were revolutionary. A sharp-edged stone flake could slice through tough hide far better than teeth or claws. A heavy hand axe could be used to break open bones to get at the nutritious marrow inside, a food source inaccessible to many other animals. This ability to butcher a carcass quickly and efficiently was a huge advantage. They could get in, take what they needed, and get out before more dangerous scavengers arrived. This strategy of power scavenging was likely a cornerstone of their survival. Instead of always making the kill themselves, which was incredibly risky, they became experts at spotting opportunities. They would follow predators from a safe distance, waiting for them to make a kill. Then, when the time was right, they would move in to claim a share of the spoils. It was a battle of wits and nerve. But the conflict wasn't just with other species. Competition within and between different groups of early humans was almost certainly a reality. A particularly resource-rich valley or a reliable water source would have been prime real estate. If one group had a successful hunt, another hungry group might be tempted to challenge them for it. In a world of scarcity, sharing with outsiders wasn't always an option. Defending your territory and your food was just as important as finding it. Think about the social dynamics this created. Within the group, cooperation was essential. The hunters and the gatherers, the tool makers, the lookouts, everyone had a role. A successful hunt would have been a cause for communal celebration, strengthening social bonds. The food would be shared, ensuring the survival of the group, especially the young and the elderly who couldn't hunt themselves. This sharing was the glue that held their societies together. The constant pressure of finding food also drove innovation. It forced our ancestors to become better tool makers, better hunters, and better communicators. Every failed hunt, every confrontation with a predator was a harsh lesson that fueled their evolution. The need to remember where to find certain plants during different seasons, to track animal migrations, and to pass this knowledge down through generations spurred the development of memory and language. This relentless conflict over food shaped us in profound ways. It made us cooperative, intelligent, and adaptable. the challenges faced by our ancestors a million years ago, their daily struggles on the vast plains of Africa and Eurasia, are written into our DNA. They were pioneers in the truest sense, navigating a world of giants and carving out a niche for themselves through sheer grit and ingenuity. So the next time you casually walk through a supermarket, surrounded by an abundance of food, take a moment to think back. Think back a million years to a time when every calorie was fought for, when survival depended on courage, cooperation, and a sharp piece of stone. It's a humbling reminder of the incredible journey that brought us here today. Thanks so much for joining me on this trip back in time. If you found this journey into our deep past fascinating, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more adventures into the story of us. It really helps us create more content like this. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious.